All right, Unique Mecca audio, man. I'm gonna tell you one, man. This one right here, I'm gonna switch it up from the prison story. I'm gonna give you one, my little hood story, because I don't want to burn y'all out on the prison story. Let you miss it for a minute. Hit that subscribe button, man. Make sure you subscribe if you're not subscribed, man, and hit that like button. Hit that like button and subscribe. All right? Now, uh, I'm up the hill. This is about 1988. I'm just starting out. I got my little M3, the little army green type joint. You know what I mean? I had the little bubble windows on the side. Make it look official. I got to make it different. I got the chrome BBSs on it. The interior the same color as the car. So now I'm doing my thing, and my man's in them. They hustling down on 42nd Street. Don't ask me why they down there. 42nd Street got a mixture of everybody, because there's Times Square. That's where everybody come in, do their thing. So, I'm scared to death to go down there, because you can't tell who's the police, because they got so many white people down there. But my man down there killed him. He making a little $8,000 a shift down there. So that's like 24 grand a day. So he crushing them. But he keep buying a half a key, come uptown, got to bottle it up, go down in between there. He losing customers and all that. So he come at me and he tell me straight up, you know what I mean? Yo, I'm trying to do my thing down there on 42nd Street. I rode down there with him. I check it out. I said, yo, you crazy. But if you trying to do it, I'm all with it, because I'm all with $1. So I gives my man the key. He takes the key, he go down there, he sells it, he do what he got to do. Don't think none of this is to brag, don't think none of this is to boast. Just listen to the moral of the story so you understand how this thing goes, so that don't get involved in the street, because it ain't worth it. You know what I mean? Now, this is a young boy, and they younger than me, so, I'm at this time maybe 25, they're about 18, 19, making 24 grand a day down there. So all they see is the money coming in, so they're not even really thinking past go, they're just thinking about the money. I give him a key, he go down there, he knock it out. Later on that night, he called me, he tell me he done, hit me on the beeper. You remember the beepers back in the day. So he hit me on the beeper, tell me he done. So when he tell me he done, I said, all right, I'll see you in the morning. So my brother comes up that morning, and I got a little spot up there, like by 190th Street up in Washington Heights, a little hideaway, away from the, my black homies down there on 8th Avenue, so they don't know what I'm doing with the weight. All they knew is I'm doing, the little crack thing, little 2 for $5s. That's what we called them. They were $3 a bottle, or 2 bottles, for $5. But if you buy them one, you pay $3. So you force them to buy $5. So you get a lot of $5 for the day and a lot of dollar bills. So now my man comes and he tells me that he's trying to cop. So the next morning I go out to go see him, but my brother comes in town. My brother come in town, rest in peace to Peter. My brother comes in town, and I got him up in the spot, the little homies come. So when the little homies come, they tell me, yo, I got the money. So they give me the money and call my brother, me and him up there chilling. I get the key to my brother. I tell him, take it downstairs. Now, the police don't know who my brother is. And right now, I don't really have him on the payroll, but they already know don't push up on me, because they know I'm going to bust my gun. Because, that's how the police is back then. They know you're going to bust your gun. They let you go when they see you, because they ain't trying to run up on you, have no confrontation. So they walk by, drive by. They drive by real slow, and they look. So Peter comes walking out the building. He got a key in his hand. So he goes out. As soon as he goes out, police see him with the key. They pull over. They get out the car nice and slow. Right there, they wanted to see what his reaction was going to be, if they was going to continue to pursue this stop and frisk, because they didn't do it like they do it now. They were smart back then. So they rolled up on Peter and asked him what he doing over there. And, he tell him, now I'm over here seeing a friend. They said, okay, what building? You don't look like you from around here. Because Peter got on these bright-ass colors, the Billabong, you know what I mean, and the Oakley. Those are the ones with the bright colors back then, lime green, orange, red, blue. He got on the crazy, windbreaker sweatsuit, a Billabong sweatsuit. Go look that up. Billabong, that's for surfing, because we had the jet skis and all that down in Virginia Beach. Used to hang out with the white boys, so he come up with a little Virginia Beach outfit. So he stood out like a sore thumb, and he got a kilo of cocaine in his hand. You know what I mean? And this is pure cocaine. This is not crack. So he hands, they say, let me see what's in the bag. So, see what's in your hand. So he hands it to him. They take it, they lock him up. So now all the homies around the block, they start beeping me like crazy, 911, 911. They telling me that my brother just got bagged, by the blue and whites. Those are one of the blue and white cars. That's what we call them, blue and whites. So now I go up there to go find out what happened. They tell me he come walking out. He had the key in his hand, but when they stopped him, instead of running, you know what I mean? Or, ignoring him, he stopped to talk to him. So once he stopped to talk to him, they figured, oh, he don't know no damn better, so we can get and pursue this little arrest. So they lock him up. So my man comes at me now. Mind you, he already gave me, the money for the key. At the time, I was only charging him, I think, 14, 15 for the key. I was getting it for like 10, so I was going to make a little 5 off it, this powder. So I ain't making nothing extra because I ain't cooking it up for them or nothing. They was cooking it up themselves. They had their own cook, right? So he tells me, yo, you got to pay me for that. And he talking all crazy and aggressive. I said, my nigga, you gave me your money, you going to get yours. You know what I mean? Let me go get my brother out of there before he go in the system, because once they put his name in the system, you know what I mean? We ain't trying to do that. So now I go down there to go, bail Peter out, go do what I got to do. And I had the M3 parked up there by my man's house. So when I come back after getting Peter, I go and I move the car to go put in the garage. So when I moved to go and put in the garage, now they figure that, okay, he done took the car, his brother locked up, he got my money, he ain't gonna pay me. This is what he thinking. But we ain't on that type of time, Like, you don't know that. So now he beat me and he's like, yo, where my money at? It was 2 of them, you know what I mean? We gonna call them Larry and Mo. I don't wanna put their names out there. So, Larry cool, you know what I mean? And that's the one I was dealing with. But Mo was supposed to be the aggressive one, you know what I mean? A little wild dude, he drove a little black Milano. If y'all know back in the days, the Milanos was a joint. He had the black Milano with the Palomino interior. So, Larry calls me and I tell Larry, nah, I'm going to take care of that, you know what I mean? Let me deal with this with my brother. I'm going to get back at you. So now he calls me and he told me to meet him up there on the block. So I go up there and meet him up on the block. You know what I mean? We up there on Amsterdam and like 179th Street, right there where the hill go down there to the Colonials, to the Polo Grounds and back to my little neighborhood. So I'm up there and I walk up the hill. And while I'm standing out there waiting on him, here come Larry and Mo. So Larry walk up to me. When Larry walk up to me, Mo come walking up, you know what I mean? He pulls out a big Tech 9. He got a Tech 9 in his hand in broad daylight. He walking up to me. You know what I mean? I got my joint on me, but I know these dudes is young. They don't really know no better. I already know he ain't going to bust his gun. But, he got it pointing down. So as long as he don't put it up, like he pointing it towards me, we good. So I walk up to him. I said, what's up? So he got the gun in his hand, and he said, yo, I want my money, da-da-da. And he talking all crazy. So I said, yo, to Larry, yo, what's up, man? You need to get Mo in check. You know what I mean? He telling Mo, yo, chill out, Unique ain't on that type of time. You know what I mean? And, Larry talking him down. I'm sitting there looking, and I'm itching to just pull my gun out and just blowing his face off right now. None of this is brag. None of this to tell anybody go out and try this. This is why I'm telling you don't do it, because this is when something simple could go wrong. So now, when he tells me that, Mo puts the joint down, and I tell him, yo, hit me up later on. I'm going to call you. You come down and, you pick that up, So when he come down and pick it up, I'm down there in Grant Projects. I got a little, spot down in there, a little apartment, somebody I'm chilling out with. So when he called me and telling me he coming, I said, I bet. So I meet him downstairs. So when I go meet him downstairs, he run into one of the homies that he know. So now he run into one of the homies that he know. And he talking to him out there, and I come walking down. I got on the MCM Dapper Dan jacket with the big pocket. I got the little 380 in the pocket, and I got my little homie with me, So I walk down there. I say, what's up? They already talking. So while I'm talking, and, telling me, I got the money in my pocket. I got a little 15 grand in my pocket. I got the Dapper Dan wide pockets. I got that on me. So I go down there to give him his money. You know what I mean? Because they're good kids, man. They're good kids. So I go down there to give him his money. So when I roll up, I pulls out, one of the stack, with the 5 grand in it. So I pulled the joint out to go hand it to him. And when I went to go hand it to him, I seen a bulge in his jacket. He had on one of them double-breasted leather jackets with the fur on the inside. So I knew something was up, you know what I mean? Because I seen the way it was bulking out. Remember, he pulled the Tech 9 out earlier, but he ain't pointed at me, so that's why I let him live. I should have did him in, but, I know they was young. They didn't really know what they was doing. I got another story to tell you about that. I'm going to do a little hood joints on this. So when I see the little joint in them, I go and I pull the money out, I like my props. So I pulled the money out, and I said, yo, here. So when he went to reach for it, I pulled out the 380, And I throws it in his man head because they had a third dude with him. You understand? But the third dude's sitting on the bench, he minding his business, and he rapping to the homie that he know. I guess they went to school together or whatever. So when I went to hand him and he reached for it, I pull out the joint and I backs him down. I said, hold up, open your jackets. I tell my man that's with me, you know what I mean? I said, yo, search him. So when he go to search him, he backing up. You know what I mean? He backing up and he like acting like he's scared. Like, nah, yo, chill out, don't shoot. And he do that and he spins around the circle. So when he spins around the circle, my man should have got him right there, but he let him turn his back to him like he was scared. I see the bulge in him, that's why I tell him to get it, but I guess my man didn't peek the bulge. You know what I mean? So when he spun around, he came back around with the Tech 9 and he just started busting, bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean? So now he busting, he done shot his man. He done shot the homie that he was talking to that they went to school with. And my man Larry, he's sitting there and he running. You know what I mean? So now I'm chasing behind him with the little 380. I've got a little 380. You know what I mean? And he got a big Tech 9. Come on, dog. So I'm running behind him, clang. But I got to watch the bullets. I only got with a certain amount in the joint. So I let 2 joints off. He running and he just pointing the joint back and firing. So he's scared to death with a 380. So you know what we dealing with. You know what I mean? I got a 380. He got a big Tech 9 and he running. And shooting over his shoulder, damn near. So I chase him up the block, you know, right over there at 125th Street. So I'm chasing him, he running on through the crowd, and, you know, we shooting with the crowd out there. So that's why I say, don't get involved. That's how somebody get hit by a stray bullet, you wind up with a case, all that over a little punk-ass 15 grand. So this is what go on. So when I'm chasing him, he runs. So now I had to run and go back to the projects because I'm on the Ave now, and I see he running, so he's no longer a threat. So I go back to the projects, I go upstairs, and I change my MCM jacket, and I go throw on one of those Carterfield. I throw on leather Carterfield jacket. And I put both 9mm in my pocket because I'm looking at it like now he done totally violated. You know what I mean? So I shoots over there, you know, to the hospital. So when I go over there to Harlem Hospital, you know, where they at, because like I said, you know, he done shot his man with a stray bullet. That's why I say don't do it, youngins. He done shot the homie that he went to school with. That's why I say don't do it, youngins. Hit that like button and subscribe, man. Hit the like and subscribe. So now after he done bust him, I rolled up in the hospital. The dude he shot's mother's there. That's the homie that he went to school with. His homie that got shot, his mother's there. And I roll up in the joint. So I roll up in the joint, I got the joint, but I'm going to go, you know, check up on what's going on. You know what I mean? Because somebody else got shot that was cool with us. So I went there for them. But they got all 3 of them on the same floor. I walk up in the joint, and there go dude that had a Tech 9, but now he ain't got nothing on him because he in the hospital looking scared because he done shot his homie. So I rolled up in the joint, and I see him, and I'm ready to pull out on him. So when I go pull out on him, the homie moms that I know, you know, she tells me, yo, chill out, don't do it in here, don't do it. You know what I mean? They told me what happened. They don't want no problems, You know what I mean? I said, yo, I was trying to give him his money and he was acting crazy. So moms was like, yo, come on, Unique, please don't do this in here. Please don't do this in here. It's bad enough my baby got shot, your man got shot, the other homie got shot. Too many people got shot behind this. You know what I mean? But they know it was him that shot him because that was the big Tech 9. I got a little 380. 380 bullets is little like this, just enough to pop a nigga in the ass. You know what I mean? So now, you know.
Mecca what? Mecca audio.
Now I got to think for these dumb dudes. You know what I mean? So we up in the joint, and I'm talking to them, and they apologizing, telling me what happened and all that. So now I'm on my gangster time. So I tell them, you know what? Now you're not getting nothing. I try to give you money. You try to go through all that. So now here come Larry talking to me. Yo, that's not me, man. You know what I mean? That was him. I didn't even know he was going to bring the tech. I said, so you come down here with him. I see the bulge. You telling me you don't see the bulge and you don't know it's in it. I said, I ought to shoot you in your face. You know what I mean? For even bringing him over here to Grant. You understand what I'm saying? So he's like, nah, I'm telling you, it ain't like that. I said, well, I tell you what, you know what I mean? Now y'all ain't getting nothing. So he's like, come on, you, man, don't do us like that. Don't do us like that. We was working good together. I said, then why your man do that? So he's telling me, yo, but you know, he don't really know no better. He's used to people trying to get over on him because somebody is, asked him if they could drive his whip one day. They went to drive his whip. They drove off, and they had to call me to tell me that dude took their whip. You know what I mean? Because I drive by and I see him. They ain't call me, but I drive by, I see him out there. I'm asking, yo, what y'all doing out here? He said, no, that dude test ride the car, and he ain't never come back. I'm like, well, how long that's been? He said 3 hours. I said, so you out here 3 hours waiting on a dude to bring back your car until they drive your car? I said, come on, what type of sucker time you want? Just so you understand what we're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? So now we over there on 7th Avenue and, you know, like maybe 120th Street. So I'm telling him like, yo, my nigga, I'm gonna go get, I know who got it. So, you know, it was some dudes over in Foster that he let drive the car or whatever. So I go over there and get the car back for him. So I always look out for these kids. You know what I mean? This is even before we started working. That's why I started working with them. I knew they was getting a little money, so I knew they could handle it. So when they told me at the spot down on 104, down on 42nd Street, I jumped in the whip, went down there, see it. I seen all the white people. I already knew that was scared to death. I ain't trying to hustle down there, but if they want to do it, they can do it. And I already know these dudes is thorough. They ain't gonna tell nothing. Cause that's one thing for sure they wasn't telling me. So now, he telling me like, you come on, man. So I want to tell him, all right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you your money, man. But from now on, when I deal with you, don't bring this dude. If I see this dude again, I'm telling you, I'm gonna shoot him in his face. You know what I mean? So you say, got that. So dude trying to apologize to you know, shot people, my homie. You understand? Somebody I'm cool with. Your homie, and you came down here with, and you're trying to apologize. It don't work that way. It's boom. You know, one of the niggas got knocked down on 42nd Street, and they wanted to hustle down there. They wanted to hustle down there, and like North Carolina or something. So now they call me, they want some work from North Carolina. You know what I mean? So now here they go. They want, you know what? I'm going to stop it here, man, because it's been long enough. I just wanted to tap in, give y'all a little, street story real quick. So that's what it is, man. If you want to know part 2 what happened in North Carolina, how they wound up getting knocked, they wound up in the feds. I ran into them in the feds. And you know what I mean? Now we want to laughing at that. By the time I run to him in the feds, I'm still only about $150, $160. And this dude, like every bit of 230, 240. He the strongest thing in the compound. All he drinking is homemade protein shake because he work in the kitchen. If you want to know the rest of the story, hit the like button, Cash App on the screen. Don't forget the Cash App. That's like you tip it anywhere. You know what time it is. Cop the book of Raw in Harlem. Let me go on and tap out and just let me bring everybody back in here. And I'm going to do what I got to do because it is what it is. All right.
Hi guys, welcome to Platinum Cuisines. We're located in Freeport on the Nautical Mile. Just wanted to introduce my partner, Amy.
Hi guys, how are you? And this is my sister-in-law, Diana, another partner. I just ask that you come support our minority-owned business. We serve Asian fusion, Caribbean cuisine, and we have a beautiful restaurant located on the Nautical Mile in Freeport, New York. And we're asking that you come check us out and also make sure to tune in to Mecca Audio TV.
Cheers, toast the crime, toast the crime, the crime, the crime, the crime.
What? Fresh out the can of 26, Heat back on the strip, getting back in the mix. What he mentions a gift. You stand up 10 toes down, and I suggest you pay attention to this. Real. Take a little gully posse and put it in Harlem. He cut from the bottom, came up from the bottom. Drop the book, you should go and get it. The Instagram page and the YouTube, you could go and visit. Then you could consider yourself LinkedIn. Sit front row and get Jews from a kingpin. How he went through it, so you ain't gotta go do it. To not pay attention would be stupid. Talking about a man that probably put your grandfather on. Probably the reason that him and your grams got along. A man that generated millions on the block, did his time, never squilling to the cops, make an audio. Get it live like 2 G's in the 90s. Drop top beamer so shiny. I let shorty go, she was whining. Treat her like my past, she behind me. Spend a couple bands on the Dapper Dan. You be back again, getting green like a Packers fan. No cap, it's a raw in Uptown. Baby horn Uptown, Dominican bust downs. Now we on the positive, you we got a lot to give. Now